What's going on, guys? It's Jamie, aka the Fut Economist, coming at you guys today with a short tutorial on how to link your EA and your Twitch accounts, as well as a little bit of news to go along with that. Now, for those of you that do not know, EA are starting their Barcelona Fut Champions Cup, or whatever you want to call it, this Friday, January 26th. It's like essentially the start of their World Cup, and the way that one of the ways that they're celebrating that or promoting it is by teaming up with Twitch, which is, for those of you that don't know, essentially the live stream version of YouTube. And they're entering into this program called Twitch Drops. And Twitch Drops is this really cool thing where essentially developers will give Twitch, team up with Twitch to reward viewers for watching their game on Twitch. And they're usually the way that they'll reward them is by giving them in-game content that they can then redeem in the actual game, right? So, and two things that EA are saying that they're going to have, and the first is one that all players that watch the games and have their accounts linked are going to get, is this redeemable kit, which is pretty cool. It's going to be in our accounts February 7th as long as you watch any of the games. And then the second sort of part of it, which I think is really interesting, is they said you'll get a chance to get untradeable reward in FUT with Twitch Drops. Now, we don't know what that untradeable reward is, and I'm assuming it's sort of going to be like a random drop, so not all players are going to get it. But I feel like if you are watching it, you're sort of entered into a chance to win, sort of like a random lottery pick. And now there's suspicion about what this reward could be, though. There are two cards that are in the database right now that are designed in a way that would suggest they have something to do with this World Cup. And if they had some sort of like untradeable card that has like an upgraded special item that they were giving out essentially for free for just watching these events, that would be really, really cool and a cool way to bring the hype. So if that sounds like something you want to be sort of interested in, or you want to make sure that you have a chance at getting, let's talk about how you want to make sure you want to link your EA and your Twitch account. So the first things first, and again, I'll leave the links to all these pages down in the description. This is the login page. I'll leave the link to that. I'll leave the link to the Barcelona schedule, the Champions schedule, so that you guys can know when to watch it. And then finally, I'll leave the link to EA's Twitch. That'll all be down in the description. So anyway, first things first, you want to make sure that your gamertag and or PSN ID are linked to your EA account. I'm going to say that 99.5% of you guys have already done that. That's the only way that you can actually have an active online FUT account. If you don't have an active online FUT account, you're probably not watching this video. Some of you who may have like very, very recently just upgraded from one generation of a console to another could possibly have some sort of issue with your account, and you'd have to follow some of those steps. But I'm just going to assume that most of you guys have that done. And then you're going to have to essentially log into your Twitch account, and you're going to have to make a Twitch account if you don't have one already. But then once you've made your Twitch account, come back here, log into your Twitch account. It's going to ask you then to log into your EA account. So I'll kind of scroll down as I do it. Like, log into your Twitch account. Once you do that, you'll be prompted with a screen to log into your Twitch or your EA account. And this EA account is the same exact one that you use to get onto the same exact login details rather that you use to get into your companion app and your web app. If you happen to forget that, there's some pretty easy ways of retrieving it. If you have access to your console, you can go on there and find the email address, and with the email address, you can go to live chat support, and the live chat support will help you get the things reset from there. So once you do that, you'll be prompted to enter in a security code, so you can either have that be sent to your email, or you can use the app authenticator from Google, which will give you a 6-digit code. So that's sort of like a two-pronged way of doing that. Finally, you're going to be presented with the screen that looks exactly like this, that says, do you want to link your EA and then your Twitch account? And all you have to do is click yes, and once you've done that, it'll say, all right, successfully linked, and then you just have to close out of the window and you should be good to go. So the final thing that you guys have to know is when you should be watching it. The first event starts on Friday, January 26th, as I said before, and it starts at 12 p.m. CET, which is Central European Time, I believe. All you have to do is type into Google if you're not sure, how that translates to your time zone. You say, for example, myself, I want to know what time that translates to in Eastern Time, which is on the East Coast of the United States. So I would just say 12 p.m. CET time to Eastern Time, and then it'll just give me the time as when it starts. Make sure that you're watching January 26th starting at 12 p.m. CET, January 27th again at 12 p.m. CET, and then January 28th, surprise, surprise, 12 p.m. CET. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys are found that useful. You're able to get your accounts linked. If you guys are excited for this event, definitely let me know. I'm kind of curious to see what the sort of thoughts are heading into this event. I plan on making a couple of videos about it, maybe taking some notes on how the players play, their play styles, and and then maybe making that into a video where I sort of break down play styles and maybe some of the ways that a layman like myself could take some of their tips and tricks that I've learned from watching it, and I put that into my game so I can sort of up my level of play, if you will. If you guys would be interested in a video like that, definitely let me know. Other than that, if you like this video, please leave a like rating. If not, a dislike rating. If you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe. Lots of new content coming out. That's sort of the plan for the foreseeable future. And then, other than that, it's been Jamie, aka the Fut Economist. Keep your trade piles full, stay rational. And I'll see you again in the next video.
When it's easy for you, then there's always room for me. But when you got